Hey Internet, Eric here. Welcome to week 3 of Sharks and Schlock. I have a live stream, it's like 30 minutes in this playlist, explaining what Sharks and Schlock is, but the gist of it is every Wednesday this month, myself and Patrick from Have Cheetah Will View, we will be discussing either a shark film or a schlock film. And what it is, Patrick has chosen 5 shark films for me to discuss because that motherfucker is obsessed with shark films. And I picked 5 shitty schlock movies for him to discuss. Okay. Last week was pretty fucking bad. It was Shark Huntress, but I'll tell you one, this one takes the biggest slice of the shit cake. I literally just finished from 2021, Sharks of the Corn. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot spoilers and specific scenes. A basic plot of this, and I say that very loosely, is I guess we are following. Okay, we're not following anybody. There is a serial killer out in the woods. I don't know if this is Nebraska or whatever. One of them, Midwestern, southern cornfield states. And we have a serial killer who is killing random people. He is using shark jaws, like the bones of a shark, a great white shark's jaws. He's using them to kill people. He's burying the bodies in the cornfield so he can sacrifice them to his shark god. And the shark's god name is like Chim or Really or Chimchurri or Chimichanga. It doesn't matter. It's some fucking stupid name. So he is sacrificing all these bodies to bring forth his shark god. And he's getting the powers of Stonehenge to help him. While this is happening, we have a man who, his last name is Benchley. Smart, I guess you would say. Peter Benchley, author of Jaws. He is a DEA agent, FBI agent. Anyways, he is there to, I guess, stop it because he stole something from mobsters. Mobsters want this back. You find out it is a shark embryo, which is what the serial killer needs for the final sacrifice to bring back the shark god. And there's a bunch of all other bullshit in this. As you can tell, I don't want to talk about this, and this was not a lot of fun. All right. I don't know how long this is going to be. None of my videos are scripted. I don't know how much I want to talk about this film. Anyways, get this out of the way. The acting's atrocious. What the fuck do you expect? It's garbage, and it's probably because the director is shit. I guarantee you he doesn't know how to get a good performance out of any of these actors. It's like pulling teeth, okay? Every single actor in this film sucks. The serial killer sucks. The sheriff, I guess she is. Her last name is Scheider. Roy Scheider from Jaws. She sucks. The DEA FBI agent sucks. Oh my god, the mobster sucks. His fucking sidekick sucks. Everyone's associated with the mobster sucks. The guy who, I guess he's a reporter for Corn Magazine. He's awful. Everyone's atrocious. So let's get that out of the way. Now, there is no point to this movie. It is one of the worst things I have ever discussed on my channel. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that first off, this movie is an hour and 45 minutes long, nearly an hour and 50 minutes long of garbage. The directing is atrocious. The editing is bad. First off, we start out, and I'll tell you what, I knew I was in trouble. The first time I watched this movie, or I attempted, this is my 3rd attempt to watch this film. First attempt, I turned it off 8 minutes in. Because we start off with this chick and this guy getting drunk in a cornfield. They're going to go fuck in the cornfield. She's saying, come chase me, find me. She's stripping off her clothes. He's drunk. Or he's an actor pretending to be drunk, and he's really fucking awful. And the director sucks because the editing in this, the guy's sitting, they're sitting on like a picnic blanket, and he's drinking, corn grain alcohol, of course, right out of the bottle because corn. we see a clip where he's talking to her, his hand's on the bottle. Then they cut to him talking to her, and his hand's not on the bottle. Cuts to her, hands on the bottle. So I know we're in fucking trouble. He goes in the corn, tries to find her. She's slowly stripping out. She does get topless. She runs around in her underwear. And I knew I was in real fucking trouble because 8 minutes in, I turned the movie off because I see it's a fucking shark puppet. Like a shark hand puppet. You know what I mean? Like Mark Polonia, shark hand puppet. The rubber fucking puppets that kids have when they want to make shark movies or something like that. And he goes and the shark flies through the air and attacks her. She falls down. It roars like a fucking velociraptor. I didn't get to that part in the first viewing. The second viewing, I knew I shouldn't have watched this movie because God was trying to send me a sign. The second attempt I tried to watch it, we got a tornado warning. So we're down on the stairs. I have a half hour to wait before the warning's over. And I'm watching this. The wife's behind me. The daughter's in front of me. And I'm watching this bullshit. And suddenly you hear a fucking Tyrannosaurus roar. My daughter says, "What is that?" I said, "That's the shark, honey. Sharks don't roar." "Yeah, I know." This is like worse than Jaws the Revenge roar type of thing because it roars constantly. Now, the shark, we see the lady's body laying on the ground. The shark literally goes like that. You know what I mean? Like it's biting her. You don't see the shark puppet even fucking touch her legs. We have blood splatter on the screen. It's just like, you know, like if you're playing like one of those shooter games, like at the arcade, and you shoot them, and the blood splats on the screen like that. That's how it is. And then we just see bite marks just mysterious, suddenly appear on her. Fucking stupid. Then we are following this serial killer. And the serial killer, he picks up a hooker at a hotel. And he's got this dumbass look on his face. Kind of like if you were a WWE fan, if you remember Festus, he was that guy that was, looked all stupid until the bell rang and then he went crazy. He's got that dumbass look on his face. Meets a hooker at a hotel, takes her back to the room. When he meets this hooker, his face is completely, uncovered. She can see what he looks like. She walks into the room and he brings her into the room and then face uncovered, and suddenly the edit cuts like that. He has got a ski mask on with a shark bandana wrapped around his mouth. So there's your bad edit. Then he walks to her, right behind her, and he takes the mask off. So what's the point of the fucking mask? And he's got those shark teeth, like the jaws of the great white shark. Puts it around her head, and then you see this fake part. I don't know if it's paper mache or whatever. You see the teeth clamp down in front of the chick. These are shark bones. You can't do that. Okay, so you got that bad editing. She falls down. Her face is like ripped open. Decent $1.50 special effect. And then he just keeps ramming the shark jaws onto her face. Boom, boom, boom. Stupid. What else is there? Then we cut to a commercial. A commercial from this reporter guy. Okay, the reporter from the Daily Corn or Corn Magazine, whatever I told you about. And it's a commercial of him. He's trying to sell land in this area. And the reason why he tells people to come on down is because you can catch Bigfoot. Because Bigfoot just happens to hide in the cornfield. That would get me to buy a fucking house here. Stupid. So there's that. And then we're now following this bald-headed dude who, like I said, he ends up being like the FBI agent, but he is infiltrating a cult of shark worshippers. And like he's walking through this tented area. There's booby traps. And he's walking through this tented area of people wearing these fucking, ski masks and shark handkerchiefs. He steals a little blue glowing piece of water in like a tube. And like I said, you find out it's like a shark embryo. It's a little plastic fucking rubber shark thing that you would get to your kids. You kind of squeak and it makes a noise. That kind of fucking bullshit. So he's on the run from them. There's a scene where the mobsters are looking for him in the corn. The leader of the mobster looks like fucking John Goodman if you offered him off a Wish. He's awful. His sidekick is one of those dumbass sidekicks that repeats everything he fucking says. And then we meet his other henchman, I guess you would say. I'm assuming his wife and his child. His kid is maybe 10 years old, dressed like fucking Beetlejuice for some reason. Like, you know, the black and the white. Like at the end when he's the ghost with the most, you know, and he... Or what is it? You know, the scene where he finally comes out and his hands turn into mallets. You know, the white and the black. He's dressed in that for some fucking reason. They go into the cornfield looking for the guy who stole everything. The fucking puppet chases them, bites them, air quotes. They fall down. We get the blood splatter on the fucking screen. And then we cut to their dead bodies on the ground. They're covered in blood. The blood's already dried. So this fake blood is soaked into their clothes. No fucking bite marks. Their clothes aren't torn. All right. So then we're going to the interrogation room where Sheriff Scheider is talking to the dipshit serial killer because she found... I don't remember how she fucking caught him. I think she said she pulled him over for like a traffic violation. And for some reason, he's obsessed he won't give her the information unless he has more French fries and milkshakes. Okay, so he's eating his fucking... I swear that that's part of the... That was just ad-libbed by the actor just so he can get something to eat during this. She looks bored as hell. So he's willing to take her out to the cornfield, show her where the bodies are buried. You rip that off a fucking 7, I'm sure. More and more bullshit of... You know, John Goodman trying to find the FBI agent. Eventually, they all come together. They're all going to the same place. I think it's like called Druid Ridge or some bullshit like that. And every time, like, the serial killer's in the back of the squad car. There's no fence, so he could easily kill anybody. And he's talking about what he needs to do. And he has these, like, he's turning into a shark or something like that because we keep cutting to Stonehenge and lightning is fucking shooting. And then he starts making these weird fucking facial movements like he's turning into a shark. Sheriff ends up picking up, Benchley. He happens to be going to the same place that they're going. And unbeknownst to them, John Goodman and dipshit are in a helicopter. We're going to sneak up on him. Yeah, like you're going to sneak up on someone in a fucking helicopter. They end up getting to this place where they need to get to. And cop turns on the FBI agent. She wants to be part of the cult too. And so they go to the place in the cornfield where he needs to dump it off the rubber plastic shark, you know, chew toy, and so he can pray to his fucking god. And she changes her clothes because they find a scarecrow. Okay, they find a scarecrow in the cornfield, and he's got like a shark mask on. And I'm talking about, like, if you've seen Strange Monkey, my buddy Strange Monkey, when he does Shark Week or anything, or he reviews Jaws, he has a shark mask. Or if you've even seen like Vern Troyer, when he was still alive, God bless him, you know, he was ready for Shark Week, he had a shark mask. It's really fucking stupid looking. It's on a scarecrow, and she takes that mask off, puts it on her, puts on the scarecrow's clothes, because why not? And then they go to pray to their fucking shark god, Chimichanga, or whatever it's called. We get more clips of Stonehenge. He pours out the shark chew toy. And then we get to see his fucking shark god. She comes out, and you'll see it. I found it online. The fucking thumbnail of this video is what she and, I guess, a shark king god or whatever it looks like. She comes out, and she's supposed to be looking like some type of shark humanoid. She looks more like a fucking monkey with a crown on. And then, I guess, the god, you know, that's the shark goddess. The god comes out. He looks more like a fucking lizard or creature from the Black Lagoon. And you have, while this is happening, you have Benchley and, I said, the Corn Magazine dude. They're in the cornfield, all right? And they got spear guns. They're waiting to attack, I guess you would say, save the day, whatever. And remember when I mentioned that what's his face, the guy from who's Corn Monthly, Corn Magazine, he's trying to sell, I guess you would say, land in the area because you can hunt for Bigfoot. How is the day saved? Bigfoot literally comes out of the corn and crushes the head of the fucking shark god with a gigantic rubber rock. And you know this rock is rubber, A, because the budget is negative 15 cents. Because Corn Magazine guy and the mayor were in the cornfield, and as they're getting chased by the shark, the mayor is killed, and Corn Magazine guy, he falls, his head lands on a rock, and you actually see the rock bounce. His head, when he hits the rock, it bounces. Okay? So Bigfoot shows up, kills the fucking shark god. Mr. Corn Monthly shows up, says, "Smile, you son of a bitch," because, that's Jaws. Throws a harpoon at the already dead body of the fucking shark god. Bravo. That was fucking stupid. Then you have Benchley. He shows up. He's got a grenade. Puts it in the crown of the shark goddess, Chimichurri. And she's digging in it for a good 5-10 seconds instead of just taking the fucking crown off. Her head blows up with a bad special effect. And they think they saved the day. They get back into the car. They high five. You think they're going to make out, and then they're killed by fucking cultists that are still there. This movie's fucking retarded. Oh, I don't want to say the R word. My bad. Sorry. This movie's awful. This movie's almost 2 hours long. If I was the writer, I would be embarrassed of the fact that this was my work. You know what I mean? I would really be embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed for the actors because everyone needs a gig. Y'all got to start off somewhere. Jennifer Aniston was in fucking Leprechaun, all right? But this movie was atrocious. It was a chore. This isn't even like so bad it's good. This wasn't so bad it's fun. This isn't like Samurai Cop or anything like that. This isn't like Mystery Science Theater or something like Riff Tracks, like Ice Cream Man. You invite a friend over so you can sit down and make fun of the thing. This was painful. This is like Microwave Massacre. It was painful to watch, but at least Microwave Massacre had the decency to only be an hour and 10 minutes long. There's a scene where the reporter guy, Corn Monthly, whatever that's fucking called, him and the mayor are walking through the cornfield looking for sharks. And this delivery guy just happens to show up and give him a box. And he talks about how it's not Amazon, but it's their equivalent of it. And inside it are bracelets, shark repellent bracelets. This is the fucking shark repellent spray from fucking Batman. And the shark repellent bracelets work. When he falls down on the fucking rubber rock, the shark is about ready to eat him, and it goes away. The special effects are awful. I talked about the shark puppet. There's a scene where a family is playing frisbee out in the cornfield. The little boy is eating. And he's eating, the shark, looks like it's biting him. You get the fake blood splatter on the screen. You get basically something in a ketchup bottle squirted all over his frisbee. Then you literally have the husband run up. He yells shark. He grabs his hair like that, and then suddenly it cuts to him and the wife hugging and crying. The music is bad. Sometimes it's so loud you can't hear the dialogue. So the acting is atrocious. The editing is garbage. The writing is a piece of crap. Everyone should be embarrassed that they're in this movie. You could have cut out a good hour and 40 minutes of this movie. It's not fun. This was a chore. And like I said, God was telling me to try to not watch this because he had a tornado warning last night. And I still watched the fucking thing. So this week I know Patrick is watching and discussing Don't Go Into the Woods. As bad as that is a Samurai Cop type film. That is a sit down, watch, and make fun of film. And you can enjoy that type of experience. Riff Tracks. Sharks of the Corn, you can't do that. Sharks of the Corn. You cannot have any type of fun, in my opinion, with this piece of dog shit. This is probably one of the worst films I've ever discussed on my channel. Patrick, I hate you so much. I really want to punch you. I mean that as a friend, but I think our friendship is really strained after this. I'll tell you what, I only got 2 weeks left of Sharks and Schlock. I'm going to power through it, but if this was the first fucking week, I would have said, no, I'm done. So, that's it. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Comment below. If you like this movie, God bless you. Please tell me why. I won't judge you. I like my fair share of crap, but I'd like to know why you like this. Please check out the other movies in this playlist, myself and Patrick's included. Coming up, better films. I'm going to be discussing Quarantine 2, The Relic, and I guess apparently it looks like, you know, due to my poll on X and my YouTube community post, the next franchise I'll be jumping into will be the Transformers films. So that'll be interesting. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Fuck. This was tough. I'm going to go fucking make some tacos and drown myself in them. Make myself feel better. Cheers. Fuck you, Patrick. Asshole.